Welcome back guys to another Chris Gaming TV. Today we're going to do some more Fantasy 14 Heaven's Ward PvP. Haven't made a PvP video in a very long time. So if you find this video really helpful, please leave a like, subscribe. It really does help me out a lot, and hopefully share it with your friends if it helps them as well. I'm actually going to probably level a machinist or something else, maybe me ninja, and do some PvP videos with them, because I've heard they're really good fun to play PvP with. It's actually 8-man, which I really hate and despise. I actually thought I'd do a PvP video because a lot of people seem to enjoy them, and to be honest, it's they said that they've obviously increased the PvP experience, so I still need 8 more levels in order to wear my armor for glamour, as well as I'm still like farm the ADS mount. But I really don't like 8-man. There's some strategy to them, but sometimes there is none. So we'll see. We'll probably get slaughtered, and I haven't done PvP for ages. I actually waited in the queue today for about 70 minutes maybe, just to get into a PvP match, which, I mean, that just sucks, especially if you're into PvP over, like, say, the PvE content or the story or anything like that. If you're more into PvP, well, that, you know, that's terrible. I really do enjoy the PvP side of this game. It just doesn't seem to have took off very well for some reason. But with the 3.2, I think it's the Wolves Den 2's coming out for it. Just check, see how many's there. Nah, we're not going to take it. I'll just defend a bit unless they're going to push. They're actually going to bring the Wolves Den 2 out, so I never really got an arena team for that. I wasn't really big on PvP and things at the time. So that'll be interesting to check out when they do that sort of thing. They might even bring PvP armor out that's actually, like, we are called sort of useful, I guess. I've heard it can be useful in this because it sort of makes your armor 210ish in this mode, which is pretty good considering they sort of like scale you down. I think we're just gonna. This is the problem with 8-man. It's like if you lose one person, you could lose a whole team, and I don't know if it's even worth pushing for a couple of points even. Because, well, the Maelstrom have an A rank, so their points are obviously going up a lot more. But I can see people are getting sort of anxious and like want to push forward. I mean, I want to fight, but is it really worth it to do that? So I think people are just working out in the party at the minute in the chat if we should sort of push towards them or not. But I mean, how long has it got left? 22%. It's just not worth it. It's probably worth sort of moving and spreading out to the beach, which is probably what I'm going to do now. Might tell the other guys to do it. Because, you know, there might be a lighthouse, there might be one up there, so we'll just go that way. With 8-man, I find there isn't much action, and if you do, well, lose one guy, you die. So you really do have to stick together like a group. Seems a bit jumpy actually when I'm in here. Hoping the recording doesn't come off like that a bit. Oh crap, there's the first one at the top. There's one at the bottom. And there's one beach. So normally I would go for the very far left one down here. But we're just going to stick with the beach. It's probably, you know, the best thing. And as you can see, there's a few Maelstrom down here. We might be able to get some cheeky points off them. Keep stunning this guy. Make sure you can't get away. Right, there we go. Get this warrior down. Or the healer, shall I say. Nah, it's not worth pushing too far because there's quite a few of them. But at least we sort of killed one and took some points down. So You know, it works in our benefit. We're still pretty far behind though. We'll probably will have to push Maelstrom at some point. But I'm guessing the adders are just chilling down here because there is no point fighting. I'm probably going to have to go up and help my team out actually. As it looks like they're deciding to still fight up there. Nah, they're withdrawn. So we kind of lost someone. Should have really just, you know, pulled back and left. I like that. So they kind of fed us, we kind of fed them. Probably the wrong thing to do. So I think in this episode as well, because it seems to be a lot of waiting around in this one with it being 8 man, I'll sort of give me opinion of how I'm feeling 3.1's actually playing out at the minute. I kind of find if they don't do something with the relic weapons to do with the diadem, I don't think they are going to do that, but if they don't, I feel like the diadem's probably going to die really quick. And I say this because I went into the diadem the other night after I only needed 10 more steel coins, which is what you get from like armors and things like that. I think it's the steel coins, I'll just quickly check. Because they're going to kill that bard. Yeah, the Sky Pirate. Brass, sorry, not steel. I went in the other night sort of thinking I would get 10, you know, points or whatever. Pretty easy. And I only gained, I think it was 4? No, 5, sorry. I gained 5. And I needed 10 for the Pegasus mount. And when we were in there, the only reason we gained so little was we were in the hard mode diadem with the FC and there was no other FCs in there. So it was pretty boring and slow process to actually farm some of the brass coins. It was a nightmare actually, if I'm going to be honest. And it was really boring. Normally I actually like farming in there. And I think they need to sort of push when the new relic comes out, the Anima one, in 3.15. They need to sort of push it so that the diadem uses, like, say, the materia from there. Stun this guy. As if not, I feel like the diadem is going to die. They should make it so that you need materia 5, which sounds like a ball ache, but actually might get more people into diadem. Do some AoE on this guy. Right, we need to find probably the healer. Right, we're well and truly getting destroyed. Yeah. See, you lose 1 or 2 people and it's game over. Plus, it looks like the adders sort of snuck up on us. To get back to the topic though, with the whole diadem situation, I think it would be a really cool idea to do that anyway. A lot of people probably screaming at the screens right now at me for thinking of this idea, but I would like more activity in the diadem. Which sort of brings us to the next thing. I feel like the diadem's a bit of a cop-out at the minute. Not many people are doing it. I feel Thoradin's pretty fun, but I reckon once you get your weapon, it's sort of not worth doing anymore unless you're just doing it for fun. So that's sort of stupid. If you're sort of like me, and I'll just go back, and you've sort of got all your sort of 210, I'm not, you know, like bragging or anything. It's probably not the best gear to have, but you're not really going to farm the 2 new dungeons because you don't need the SOs anymore. It's just not worth your time. Crap, I'm stunned. God's sake, man. There's how it's done. So you're probably not even going to want to, like, farm SOs, so why? There'll be no point to running them. And at the minute, there's no point to run, I would say, the Void Arc for me either, because none of the gear in there is actually any good for me. Right, I need to get out of here before I die again. Holy crap, man. Getting absolutely destroyed. I put a bit of blood for blood on. I don't think it's even worth coming up here. So, basically Void Ark's only mainly fun if you're running it for, like, say we're going to try and get the pet card or furniture or anything like that. Other than that, it's probably only worth it for alts. Try and do some AoE, stop these from clicking on our crystal. As long as we can keep pushing them back. Bloody nightmare. It's so far I've ran the dungeons once or twice each. I tend to run Void Ark every week just with my friends and hopefully pick up some armor for like alts maybe, I don't know. But again, another waste from even going in there, to be honest, because it's just, it is. Oh god, we're getting smashed. I'll just stand still, it's not worth it. This is it. This is why I hate 8 man, because if they gang up on you like what's happening now, or you lose people, that's it. Like I say, game over. Kind of don't like when it's 8 man, but I use this video to sort of, like I say, talk more about how I feel about 3.1 and how it's sort of settling at the minute. So we did wait a long time for it, so Diadem pretty much dead. Dungeons not worth it unless you're going for more of your alts, or if you still haven't got Yesel gear. Same with Void Ark, it's just not worth doing anymore. Thoradin, once you get your weapons, not worth doing anymore unless you're doing it for fun. And the story was pretty damn quick this time round. The next big feature, which was awesome for all of 2 to 3 days, due to people being too scared to try it or play it, or just not even interested in it, is the Lord of the, I think it's Lords or Lord of the Minions, which I did bring a video out about. A little bit of an exploit, well, not an exploit, but it's just a bit of a tactic that I found was working really well for me. But it doesn't mean it would work well for others, because, you know, other people might found better strategies. It's just something I found helpful at the time and thought I would share it with everyone with a tournament coming up. But the tournament lasted 2 days, it didn't even last a week. And it was actually pretty hard to find people to play it, if I'm going to be honest. Take the summoner down first, then the black mage. Because I've got a feeling like all the healers will be focusing mainly on this black mage. I'm a bit rusty at PvP, but oh my god. Yeah, we're just getting owned. I'm not this bad normally. It's just, like I say, it's just not going well. So, Lords of a Minion, again, it got exploited, as if you want to call it that, really quick off people. And I feel like that on my realm, on Phoenix AU, it died really quick, which is a shame because it was actually pretty fun. So that basically leaves you nothing else to do but raid Savage still. I don't find this video was very helpful in the way of helping you in PvP, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we actually just discuss some stuff. And if you feel like the same as me, you know, comment and let us know how you feel about 3.1 and what you liked about it and what you didn't. So I'll leave the video for today, guys. I'll put me pitiful score up. Didn't really fight, didn't really do much. I'm actually normally really better than that at this. I'm a bit rusty. I might get another video out when it's maybe 72 man, or maybe coming in with an 8 man with me FC. So please either like, subscribe or comment, and hopefully let us know if you want us to bring any more Fantasy 14 videos out. At the minute there isn't loads of content to do that, unless there's a specific class or thing you want us to do. But yeah guys, thanks for watching.